Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video. Today we have the Shared Dream Covens. We already did 4 unboxing videos a while back for all the other expansions and the core box of the game, the Shared Dream. And this is their newest release by Odam Publishing. And right here we've got it, the Shared Dream. Let's crack this bad boy open and see what we got. Before we do that, let's flip it on the back and see what we got to say here. Requires a Shared Dream board game to play. It's an expansion. It says, the Shared Dream's biggest expansion to date. Covens allows players to experience the world of the Shared Dream in new ways, providing both backward compatible and new standalone content. Covens features 5 new playable characters, including the customizable Elementalist, 4 miniatures, 2 new interconnected Shared Dream scenarios, 2 new gameplay options, Covens and the Old House, the Shared Dream's largest solo scenario yet, player using a 49-page dream journal, a new day lets solo players build their own character while they experience the ups and downs of becoming a newly awakened anima. Contents, there's your figures. 1 to 4 players, 75 to 120 minutes, ages 15 plus, from 2019, Odam Publishing. I played a few games of the Shared Dream, loved it, so I had to buy this expansion as well. It's not an easy game to play. It's quite complex at times, but it's truly enjoyable to play. So let's crack this bad boy open and let's see what we got inside. Like the box said, we got a dream journal, new day. Whole lot of information in this. The components, new day components, reflecting choices, allies, anima, Animus, the Elementalist, face protagonist, Covens. A lot of pages. Board setup, components, the Awakening, a whole new world, the Voodoo Shop, go downtown, take a magic test, so this tome here, as you can tell, has a heck of a lot of information that you got to read through. Okay. Other side here. Say mercy, defeat the sadness with 10 white rose tokens and say sweet suffering, bombs away. Dream Master, complete all 10 challenges. Naturally funny, no laughing matter, tainted victory, teenage redemption. From the brink, welcome to Earth. So the book is 49 pages. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58 pages in length. So it's quite a bit of reading to go through here. All right. We just read that, the 10 challenges, nothing on the back of that. Your characters, you got 4 of them. Tokens, colored on both sides, which is a good thing. Another set of tokens. Okay. Well, Rosie has to come into the video again, calling to us all, saying hello to everybody. Amy Stillick, Far From Faye. There's one of your characters. Faye Warrior. Committing her formidable magics to the task of hunting, the warrior Faye fuses her magic prowess and physical discipline, keeping the farce of her homeland safe. A Fae from another world Alfie was banned to the waking world, stripped of her native magic, and left effectively human. Left as Alfie was settling into her new life as Amy, she discovered she could return to her Fae form for short periods of time. Over time, Amy has learned not to tell people of her origins, as they never seem to believe her. Alejandro Martinez, indie comic artist. A satirical comic artist, Alejandro has made waves among the underground comics collector crowd. When he found himself able to embody the street smart hero he'd drawn for years, he understood why the world was dreary and set out to thwart the doubt whenever it appeared. Slag, a teenage hero whose body can turn to stone and one of the most durable heroes in the world. When a further mutation allowed him to control lava and stone, he became one of the strongest as well. Hacker. No longer limited to just computer terminals, the wireless technology that binds society around the hacker lets her bend reality to her whims. Bernadette Nelson, teacher. An elementary school teacher by day, the computer enthusiast by night, Bernadette found herself wishing she could control the school board the way she controlled her digital world. When she awoke with the ability to hack reality itself, the DCMA took interest, and Bernadette took up issues more pressing than PTA meetings. There she is. The Elementalist. The four elements, fire, water, wind, and earth, are to be found in virtually any dream, no matter the setting or situation. The elements' power over their surrounding shines. You, newly awakened anima. Now that you've been plunged into this new world of dreams and magic, so much of your past and previous identity seems like it was just paving the way for what you would become. Again, this is for a character that you create for yourself, which is different than what other pre-made or pre-generated characters. You could make your own Elementalist, which is cool. And what do we got here? We got Poseidon. Let's turn this side first. Mikhail Savage, Coven leader. There he is. The artwork's always beautiful in all the games. Unlike some anima, Mikhail no longer concerns himself with trying to lead a normal life. He has little use for sleepers, but many anima look up to him and consider him to be a great leader. There he is again. He is Poseidon. As a bringer of storms and a charismatic leader, Poseidon may not be an actual god, but he comes close to it. Just like his temperamental namesake, Poseidon is just as likely to offer assistance as he is to rain destruction, all dependent on his mood. Okay, that's the cardstock. Bend it a little bit, but again, oh, something that looks like you can open this too. Oh, okay, each one you can open. So you got your combat, magic, social move, conviction, nightmare, doubt, action tokens. Okay, combat, magic, social move. So that's that one. This one opens too, obviously. They all open. Very cool. Circle of the Everglade. Benefit. All Animus abilities that deal damage deal +2 damage. All Animus abilities that heal damage heal +2 damage. Drawback. All enemies gain +2 damage and +2 magic. Ritual. Magic circle. Each player gains 3 temporary health. 2 players, 3 players, 4 players. That's pretty cool. Open arms. Ritual control. Before the start of play, each player chooses one rank and one rank 2 Animus ability from any character not in play. When this ritual is activated, all players may use those abilities as if they were their own for 1 day phase, as long as they are channeled at the appropriate rank. 2 players, 3 players, 4 players. Benefit: channeling your Animus costs 1 less conviction. Drawback: before play, remove all echoes that provide a bonus or positive effect from the echo deck. This is the crew. Bunch of school lockers. Ritual: no more nightmares. All conviction gathered for this ritual is sacrificed by the players rather than spent. When this ritual is activated, all players remove all of their nightmare. Benefit: whenever 2 or more players share the same space, they all gain +2 to combat when when defending against attacks. Drawback: when a player fails a nightmare test, they treat their nightmare as being too higher for the purposes of spawning an enemy. The crew. This is BGH. Ritual: baiting beasts. Choose any space during the next night phase. That space is treated as having a player with 5 nightmare on it for the purposes of enemy movement. If there is a tie, the enemy will move towards the space. Nemesis are not immune to this effect. 2 player, 3 player, 4 player. Benefit: all Reavers have their combat, magic, and movement reduced by 1. They all spawn with 1 damage cube on their health track. Drawback: all shadows and scenario-specific enemies spawn at +1 strength shadows, or with +1 combat and magic scenario-specific enemies. Again, GBH. And this is obviously the Circle of the Unseen Moon. Benefit: all players start with 1 artifact. Drawing new artifacts does not cost conviction. Drawback: whenever you spend conviction again, gain 1 additional nightmare. 2 player, 3 player, 4 player. Ritual: Lunar Blessing. Roll a die to determine the ritual's results. 1. Each player gains 2 nightmare. 2. Place 4 green tokens anywhere on the board. These act as the orange tokens from the Wall of Stone Slag ability. Each enemy takes 2 damage. 4. Each player heals 2 damage from both their anima and animus. Each player may immediately move 3 spaces, ignoring stop signs. This does not take an action. 6. Each player gains 3 conviction. Of course, we got tiles. And here are your tiles. Again, the artwork is fantastic on all these. You got an apartment building. Old house chapel. Old house study. The old house bedroom. And the old house entryway. So you got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. Another deck of cards. If you guys ever wonder why I always do it away from the camera when I'm opening these packs, it's very simply put. I don't want to hit the camera because it's right in front of me, so I don't want to hit it. Late arrival, personal reflection, DCMA headquarters. So we got lots of cards here. Portal to Hell, late arrival, epilogue, Sandy's sacrifice, late arrival, epilogue, reflection, the sacrifice part 2, the sacrifice part 1, late arrival. This is for downtown, late arrival, personal reflection, the start, old house library, old house entryway, high school. Let's just flip one of these over and read what it says. This is where we all met. Shocking, I know. This is a reunion card. Bunch of kids meeting in a school. I love this place, not because I love learning or had such great friends or any other after-school special BS like that, but it's where I met Johnny. He really was the best of us. Smart, strong, handsome, brave. We never knew why he wanted to hang with a bunch of losers like us. Billy was just some punk kid being shipped from home to home for as long as people were willing to put up with him. Carlos was just your typical nerd who got picked on and beat up every day. I was a train wreck. And Jody, she spits in disgust. Let's say I'm glad she's dead. I'm done here. Let's go. Your reflection continues at the park. Cleansing ritual. Dark Side Coven, combat card. Late arrival, personal reflection. Melisandre's Alley. Docs 1, late arrival, personal reflection. Personal reflection, library. Start. Old house exterior. Downtown. Home is where the heart is. Cleansing ritual. Let's read one of these things. Cleansing ritual, exorcism. It's not quite like the movies, though it makes the magic stronger the closer it resembles them. The difference is you've got to clear a whole house, not just some poor girl tied to her bed. At the beginning of every night phase, spawn a strength 1 shadow on the old house exterior space for every active ritual, including this one. Completing this ritual destroys all shadows on the map at the time the ritual is completed. Ritual test result 0 to 2, add 0 cubes. 3, 9, add 1 cube. 10 plus, add 2 cubes. Corrupted combat card. Corrupted, special ability. Late arrival, personal reflection, old house exterior, start. Old house exterior 1, voodoo shop, start. Old house entryway. Sandy's assistance. A woman approaches you. I was there when all this started. I need to see this through to the end. She looks at you, waiting for the answer to her implied question. While you could definitely use her help, you know the ritual will be dangerous. Accepting Sandy's help will allow her to help during the daily ritual attempts. Though she can help with attempts, she is not considered a player and always stays at the house. For the purpose of taking tests to help complete a ritual, treat Sandy as a player with a magic score of 4. Refusing her help will cause her to leave. The Lightbringer combat card. That's the Lightbringer. Start. Downtown. Start. Warehouse. Warehouse 1. McAllister's Investigators. Void combat card. Late arrival. There's gonna be trouble. Personal reflection. Old house exterior 2. Old house exterior. McAllister's Investigations 1. Human sacrifice, personal reflection, start. Cleansing ritual. Black coat, coven, combat card. McAllister's Investigations. Voodoo shop. Old house study. Warehouse 2. Bottoms up bar. Cleansing ritual. Masked woman, combat card. Docs. Late arrival, personal reflection, doc 2. Melisandre's Alley. Boxing gym, old house bedroom, city perimeter, enemy shark, land shark enemy. Special ability, every time the land shark deals damage, it heals 1 wound. Okay, we read that. Poseidon. There's Poseidon's combat card. High school, late arrival, personal reflection, bottoms up bar, human sacrifice, epilogue, this house is clear. McAllister's Investigations 2. Park. Start. So as you can tell, lots and lots and lots of cards in this game. Let's see what else is in the box. Got some stickers. Not sure what those are for. Another deck of cards. Anemic ability, anemic ability, anemic ability, anemic ability, anemic ability. Again, the artwork is just outstanding on all these. Again, the cards go for the individual characters, which we talked about earlier in the video. Okay, let's take a look on this side to dual-sided. Rank 1 command, stop. As an action, take a social test. You may then target a number of enemies on your space whose combined combat scores do not exceed the result of your test. These enemies will not act during the night phase. Rank 1 flare gun, rank 1 sword, rank 1 lava pool. Water healing, stone fist. Rank 1 redirecting data, rank 1 flight, rank 2 tidal wave, rank 2 fireball, rank 2 gust, rank 2 earthen shield. These are all spells, obviously. Rank 2 erosion, rank 2 earthquake, rank 2 dark web, fairy dust, rank 3 land shark, rank 3 scorch, rank 3 ride the wind, rank 3 wall of stone, rank 3 freeze, rank 3 wall earth, rank 3 hacking traffic, and rank 3 teleport. Space is all relative to me. As an action, you may move yourself and any player on your space to any other space. This counts as moving 3 spaces for the purposes of nimble combat and zip. Okay. The corrupted cards. So let's take a look at these. I haven't learned my lesson from previous videos, which is, you guys know these things are sometimes they don't give you a little space to rip them to open easily. So it takes a little tug. To get it open, as you know. And again, I always go off screen to do it because I don't want to knock my camera over. That's why. All right, so the corrupted. All right, so good. It's got the titles in the front. The corrupted. Fractured magic. Black goat. Dark side. Black goat. Dark side. And an artifact. Okay, so let's turn these around, see what they look like. Ring of Cognition. Use the Ring of Cognition, gain 1 green token. You are no longer a van target for enemy movement or attacks in the following night phase. If you ever have 10 green tokens, turn to read the last page on page 49 of the Dream Journal. Wisp Disbelief. Zev Howl of the Pack. Baby Guard Dog Defense. Twist Interrupting Punch. Davy Advancement Movement, utility card, Base Finders Keepers, Baby Terrifying Growl Support, Twist Distraction Support, Wisp I Brought a Gun Attack, Zev versus Bite Attack, Wisp, Zev, Davy Adaptive Defense, Base Hide in the Shadows, Baby Fetch, utility, Twist Getting a Lift, utility, Take My Hand, your move increases by 4 for the day phase. Wisp Dispel Magic, Zev Tanked Below, Baby Kill. Just sit back and watch. Attack any enemy on your space using combat score of 5 and base damage of 3. Twist Speed Punch, Davy Hologram, base Backstab Support, Davy Nanite Blast Attack, base Knife Stab Attack, Knife to Meet You. Attack an enemy on your space using a combat score of 4 and base damage of 2. Something's wrong. My dreams are getting harder and harder to remember. All players have -1 magic. Sleeper again. I can feel a spark, but is there truly even there? All player magic scores are set to 0. However, any artifact or special card affecting the score with a bonus still applies. This is a nightmare, just a daydream. You're not as great as you think you are. Magic is just a distant dream. Switchblade Lovers. Dark Humor. Alley Cat. You walk down an alley and see a vicious claw marks in the buildings. As you follow them up with your eyes, you see a humanoid figure skittering up and over the top of the building. Gain 1 nightmare. Reaving Karma, Night Stalker, Sweet Nothings, and Sweet Nothings. So there's a lot of cards, as you can tell, in this game. Huge rule book. And also this is to be used with, these are standees for the punch outs that we saw earlier. I can grab one for you to show you. All right, so these punch outs, this would go right for that punch out right there. And of course the figures. I wish the face was a little clearer. Wish the face was a little clearer, but still good looking miniature. One each for the 4 characters that they introduced. There. This one here, bend it up a little bit. A little warm water and she'll pop right back up again. See, you want to bend it because you get that white marks in the bottom. So, put her in warm water and she'll stand right back up. So you got your 4 figures. They go right in here. Here. Tiles. All your components fit right back in the box. And there you have it. Another unboxing down. The Shared Dream Covens by Odam Publishing. Thanks again for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Hit subscribe, hit like if you're enjoying these videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Be safe, be well, and be blessed. Have a great day.